from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Like 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here come the Falcons, and at the helm, their starting quarterback since the day he was drafted back in 2008. Their all-time leading passer, Matt Ryan.
This past offseason was one where the Atlanta organization continued to build around their quarterback, Matt Ryan, because he can still throw the rock. 5th in the NFL in passing yards last year with better than 4,400. He's a guy who knows how to get the ball to his guys on the perimeter and take care of it, even when he's under duress in the pocket. Sacked 48 times last year.
He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but it'll be second down. To throw again on second down, Ryan. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On the return is Reed. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Chargers offense set to go to work. Leading that offense, the rookie from Oregon who was drafted number 6 overall, Justin Herbert.
I don't know about you, but I've absolutely loved his consistency throughout the season. Always good, occasionally spectacular. But right now, he's on the outside of that MVP race. What's it going to take for him to get it done down the stretch?
You're right, on the fringe. But, hey, it's Week 14. There's still a month left for him to make a lasting impression, have some scintillating plays, and then who knows?
Yeah, those scintillating plays, those splash plays, those plays we'll talk about for the next week leading up to the next game. He'll need a bunch of those down the stretch in order to win the award.
The numbers for Hunter Henry from a week ago. 9 catches, 63 yards. Open man, Taylor Gabriel.
That's good for a Charger.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Justin Herbert.
Allen Bailey. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, Their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Pass complete to Austin Eckler, the running back.
Pass complete to Austin Eckler. It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a scoreless game. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there. I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
First quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
24-yard line.
Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And you know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
The first update from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 38. Strong run, but they get to him just beyond the 40. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
2nd and 6.
Well, this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And the Falcon first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. We'll drop this one down to Freeman. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. To throw again is Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Go it! Go it! Come on, baby. We got to do our job. We got to do our job.
Well, this crowd is not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Down by Drew Tranquill. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. Oh, ball batted in the air, now it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Watch out for Hill on the return. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Don't do us like that.
Understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Taken down at the 50-yard line.
The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 10 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
11 touchdowns on the ground this season, and the pride really extends throughout the entire offense. And in this case, I'm focusing on the offensive line. The leverage, the ability to get downfield, make that extra block in order to give him more space to run. They really look forward to him carrying the football because they're going to get him to the end zone. Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
First down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
first down. Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes two to tango. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but it's going to be second down. Second and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Ryan. That's going to be caught by Richardson.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Ryan will throw again. This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. Throwing again on second down. Ryan. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Ryan sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's third down and goal.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal. From the gun, it's Ryan. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Ryan's pass.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down. Now Younghoe Koo, who of course used to kick for the Chargers, on for the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will give us the very rare scoreline of 5-0. So it's our first offensive points of the game so far, and it gives us a very rare scoreline. We don't see this one often, 5-0.
Yeah, it's been sort of a weird one to this point, hasn't it? But hey, in this league, you take points any way you can get them.
Joe Reed on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27.
There's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
That throw into the arms of Allen. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Certainly worth noting he's now one catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. This pass finds its way to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
On second down, here's Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen.
That's good.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. 12 yards there and a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Kelly, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Kelly, the ball carrier.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Herbert to Gabriel, middle of the field. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Chargers.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. This is Gabriel out on the left side. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
7-yard attempt.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And that will cut the lead down to just 2.
Falcons 5. Chargers 3.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never got a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Todd Gurley heading back out along with the rest of the Atlanta offense. And he's had his chances in this game. He just hasn't been able to find any daylight so far.
Patience, patience, patience. And that's the hard part for a runner because they expect every run to be a big one for something to pop. So they have to sometimes go through the struggles before it happens for them later in the game. But you got to give credit to the rest of the team. They've worked around the fact that he hasn't had his normal big game.
Yeah, despite his struggles, still winning here in the 2nd quarter.
Brings up
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
gain of 15.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They run. It's Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Ryan leaves with Freeman on the draw. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. It's caught. Jones.
Lions
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line.
12. First
And
down.
a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
He was taken down at the
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
And there's a run there by Todd Gurley, and we all know he's looking to rebound from the least productive season of his career. And I think Atlanta presents him a great opportunity to do just that. They'll use him really well running it as well as catching it out of the backfield.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Ryan's pass.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now on second down, this is Gurley. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquill.
On third down, Ryan. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's fourth down.
Incomplete. It's now
Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
37-yard attempt.
And his kick is good.
The kick is
And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
Falcons 8, Chargers 3.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And he powers his way up past the 30.
Number 30, Austin.
To stop there defensively, Tyler Davison. 2 minutes to play in the first half of an 8-3 game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Intended for Hunter.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on second and 10.
Easy on the coverage.
Throwing again. Herbert. Wide open. It's Allen. Complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
35-yard line.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. To the air again, Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running the pattern that should be open.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Finding Gabriel, complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He'll get this to Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And it's caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And he puts it through. It's a 10-8 game now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan to the right side and complete to Hurst. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Jones. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the 2nd half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? you adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Chargers.
Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
On first down, it's Kelly. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between this.
And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Falcons. Covered a lot of ground there, 81 yards on the punt return. And the Falcons have retaken the lead.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they hit the ball and kick it right to him.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good, and the lead moves to 15-10. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own.
Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime, was playing well. Flip the script here in the 3rd quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee-wee days, you know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? And remember, weren't any real adjustments then, right? You weren't looking at some tape, right? You weren't looking at stuff off of the surface tablets. You just went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
And we'll see. Maybe he just needs a couple orange slices here for this drive.
2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Keller, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Green once again the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Now on is the punter long here as he sends this one away. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Now Gurley.
At the 20-yard line.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Now Ryan on 1st down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now it's Gurley. And some room to work. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. He'll drop this underneath to Gurley. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Lions pass taken in by Ridley. And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Falcon 1st down.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Tackle by Denzel Perryman. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down and 4. Ryan. This one caught by Ridley.
Lions pass.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 23.
1st down, Falcons.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
So on 1st down, Ryan. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Here's Gurley. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Kenneth Murray in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
When you throw it as often as Matt Ryan does, you're going to face some pressure. And he tied for the most sacks last year with 48 as he got sacked there again. But he also led the league in completions. A little bit of feast and famine when Matt Ryan goes back into the pocket.
So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. And this one a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good.
The kick is good.
And that'll push the lead up to 8.
Makes the score Falcons 18, Chargers 10.
Well, we know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there all the way back for 6. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
L.A. set to take over again on offense and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And on the stop, DeMonte Casey. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
The ball carrier.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Second and 11 now. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Complete to Mike Williams. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Chargers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the 50, here's Herbert. They can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Ty Long now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And this one's high, but not very far. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Gurley.
38-yard line.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop.
3rd down.
They go play action now. Ryan. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and out will come the offense as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. And this is incomplete. Pass. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And it's 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. A big spot for the rookie Herbert. His throw here's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
A 41-yard punt there with no return.
1st and 10. At their own 28-yard.
They've gone to the 4th up in Seattle. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they hold on, it would be win number 10 for them on the year. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Hayden Hurst. It's a gain.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
35-yard line.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
By the wide receiver.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A 4-yard pickup.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
Offense.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Thrown away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Ryan going to get this complete to Hurst. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 11 yards there. First down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Falcons first down.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Ryan's pass.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On first down, it's Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Laquan Treadwell. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Coup now for the point after.
For the point after.
And the lead is up to 15 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Joe Reed returning. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
He'll get this to Eckler. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Roughing the passer, defense.
What's up, man?
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Herbert's pass.
Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Draw play. It's Eckler. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Number 30.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tyler Davison on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's good for a gain of 7, but still a few inches short here with 4th down coming up. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. You have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Anthony Lynn says now's the time. His guy's going on 4th down. Here's Kelly on 4th down. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for the strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they'll get him down up past the 15. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and chew some clock with Gurley. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Atlanta.
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. Ryan heads down to a knee, and that should wrap this one up. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.